What's up guys, we have a very quick patch notes video for you to get through today. There's not going to be much for me to cover in here as I've had a quick skim through, but this is the every Friday thing where Jagex has said this is what we've fixed with Necromancy, this is what we're looking into fixing, and this is what we hot fixed basically. So investigating is what they're looking at now. Waiting system update has been fixed and is waiting a system update, surprisingly, which is going to be like next Monday. And then the resolved is a hot fix. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Let's take a look. Now, as you can see here, it says, here's what's still on our radar from last week. So I'm not really going to go through these. It's the stuff that we covered last week. If you want to check that out, the video that covers this from last Friday will be the one that you want to look at. But we are going to look at these and then the ones that have been actually done, and then just pretty much finish it there. So it's a pretty quick one. Anyway, investigating. So they're looking into giving players the ability to transmute mementos. I think transmute means like convert the other ones into higher ones. So like you could maybe put like 2 of the medium ones, the mid-level ones, into 1 higher level one, or a different amount of numbers. I don't know, but that's pretty good. I like the idea of this. It's a very good idea. Boss monster XP rates for single target monster XP rates. They've not said what they're looking at doing with this, but I assume just making it match better. I've got this could be something to do with like the feedback that people have been giving about the XP rates of combat being a little bit too low, but certain bosses are a bit high, and then I don't know. So we'll just have to see what's done with this. We'll have to see when it comes to it. And we're aware that the lower portion of the city of isn't visible on the world map, so this will probably just get done, right? Cool, nice. That's what they're investigating. So let me just see, is Death Skulls in here? That's one thing I want to check is the thing about Death Skulls damage. It's not. Huh. Okay, let's see. So they did have in here about Death Skulls ramping up its damage, but that's not in here either, I don't think. But anyway, there is a buff Necromancy in here somewhere. Anyway, let's see. So this is a wasting system update. This is going to be coming on Monday. We will still be adjusting ritual XP rates in the following ways. Ritual output XP is increased, so when you complete a ritual, your XP output is higher. Random events will have their XP rewards reduced, so being active is less as good. And at level 60 plus, XP will be reduced overall by approximately 20%, with rituals below level 60 affected less than this. Okay, only 20% nerf, that's not too bad, to be fair. That's pretty much okay. We'll be adjusting ritual progressions to no longer show as divided by 10 in legacy combat mode. We've made changes to invention XP, Eureka. This is good. Overall rate at which combat items gain XP is also changed too. I'm hoping this means that it's going to be faster. It doesn't seem to give more information. It doesn't seem. So hopefully it's faster level combat items now. It was kind of a pain in the ass to do it for like invention materials and stuff, you know, components. So hopefully that's been changed and improved. Matching offhand XP rates to match main hand rates, cool. And edge cases where players would gain lower rates at bosses and higher XP monsters. We've fixed some buffs, Slayer Helm, Genocidal, and Revenge, that we're applying disproportionately to fixed and random damage, meaning they are more effective on abilities like Quake than an ability Hurricane. Okay, cool. We've reduced some NPCs whose defense was deemed excessively high, like the Arglacial minions, Living Wyverns, and Acheron Mammoths, I guess. I kept saying Archon for some reason. But the Arglacial minions have been nerfed. Good stuff. Easier to kill them. And we've completed our first pass, but continue to monitor other NPCs. So give some feedback on which NPCs you guys, if you think there's some other ones. Death Skulls has been cleaned up. Okay, here we go. Death Skulls has been cleaned up to target appropriate targets better and has an increased bounce range. Now, what I have noticed here is this is all they mention about Death Skulls, right? Let me check. If I search skull here, 1 of 1, there's only that. And if I go to investigating as well, and we redo it, it says here, adding a suffix to naming Death Warden, Death Dealer, and Death Skulls item to make it clearer. Yeah, so there's only that. So it looks like, unless it's in the resolve, but it's not, it looks like, have they just given up on the change of Death Skulls? So this here, with the Death Skulls thing, if I can find it again quickly, this here is a buff because it has an increased bounce range. So another buff to Necromancy, which is, I mean, it's pretty nice. Unless they've also nerfed it and not said anything about the damage ramping, because obviously every time it hits, it increases in damage. It seems like they've just dropped it off of the list here. Maybe they forgot to include it. Maybe they thought we've included it enough, you know, when it happens, it happens. I don't know, but either way. If they have decided not to change that, or they're just leaving it until a later date to see, then I mean that's just a pretty strong ability right now, and they've buffed it as well by increasing the bounce range. So hey, that's pretty damn good. Extended the timeout duration of recasts of Spectral Scythe, and timeout is now displayed on the buff bar. Beautiful, love to see it. That's so good. Hermod or Racial don't trigger look messaging, so that means that the Look of the Dwarves is going to now basically actually give a message when it goes through the patch. Berserk Blood Essence not working with Necromancy. Berserk Blood Essence, I'm not gonna lie, don't even know what that is, so cool, that's now been fixed. Small changes to Congealed Blood to increase supply from non-Ravenous Ghoul NPCs. Death Guard special not being treated as a stun at Yaka has been fixed, nice. An issue with Seren Godbow was failing a check when combined with Decimation, nice, another little bug fix. Issues with life transfer and conjure timers, capping too early and not extending correctly with multiple conjures. Oh, okay, so this was obviously a fix, so it's not technically a buff, but if it was, if it's now gonna extend longer, then hey, that's nice to see. But we don't know if it was, maybe it was extending too long. They haven't given enough information on this, unless you already knew what it was in the first place, I suppose. Flying Araman Rise of the Six will be able to be damaged from Necromancy. That old black magic has been changed into a special quest, with each instrument being a sub quest. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that means now you can continue. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Cool. Right. That's it, pretty much, guys. There's not much else to cover here. Resolved. Dodging an attack now correctly triggers auto retaliate. This was hotfix stuff, and various niche issues that could occur with the death mark incantation is now resolved. And that's it. Closed. I wonder if Death Souls is in here. No new issues have been closed. I am so surprised to see nothing about Death Skulls, the damage ramping here, unless I've missed it, and you guys are sat listening to me right now going, Init, you're an idiot. They've already addressed this. It's whatever. Well, in the past, they were just saying that, they like the idea of damage ramping, so they're just looking at how to balance it properly. And now it's just not here. So unless I missed that they already put it through an update, instead of like addressing the damage ramping, they've just increased the bounce range and made it target things better, which is a buff, a good buff. If you're an increased bounce range to Death Skulls, it was already really good. This is a very good buff, so it's just gone. Someone let me know in the comments if I'm just being stupid and it's still being looked at. Maybe they've just decided it's going to take longer than planned and they're just leaving it to see what happens. They could be, which means it could get nerfed in 6 months or something. We don't know. Hopefully not. But there you go. Anyway, I hope you all found this video useful. I just wanted to cover it real quick and get this new stuff done. If you want to catch this old stuff, check my last video with it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, sub to the channel if you are new, and other than that, I will catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.